Oh hi my hatchlings, and today I have something to show you. This is my Deluge Machine, and this machine is quite effective to remove grass and mycelium when you need to remove it on a massive scale, such as if you wanted to turn a mycelium island into a grass island. This machine is quite simple. Normally there would be water in all of these stairs, but this is just demonstration purposes. We have a single-step flying machine attached to a large amount of instant wire. And then attached to this is these little devices, which are designed just to push these stairs forward, because right now there is currently a bug where if you step this forward and you hit this stair, or push this stair with a single sticky piston, the water won't get destroyed. This might change in future updates, so this might not work forever, but at least for now it lets us push these things along and we can make massive columns of water, which as you can see here, has already killed some of the grass. This machine is quite simple to make. You will need the following ingredients. You will need 1 redstone block. For each of these 8 long segments, 1 redstone block, 11 honey, 9 slime, 11 observers, 11 sticky pistons, a single normal piston, 8 stairs, 8 buckets of water. In addition, for the flying machine, you'll need most of these same materials, as well as a single normal block, as well as a single note block. Now, I've actually built this in a survival world, so let's just go ahead and take a quick look at that before we go ahead and get into the tutorial on how to build this thing. For those of you not familiar with my Autocraft series, here is this Deluge Machine, but made in survival. And this thing works like a charm. Very simple. It's tedious, it's a lot of stuff to place, but it didn't even take that long to make. This is around 350 blocks long, and I had no issue with it whatsoever, though I did need quite a few people in order to load. Oh my goodness, there were skeletons on here. I did need 2 people to help load this thing for me, but this thing worked like a charm, and if you fly down here, you can see that all of this stuff has been turned into dirt. So this machine does actually work, and it does actually work on a real scale. So let's go over how to make this machine. This machine is 5 blocks tall, and each of these segments is 8 blocks across. You can extend this as far as you wish, however, you may need additional players in order to load a machine if it gets too large. First, let's go over how to make this flying machine. This machine is actually very simple to make. First, place an observer here, a normal piston here. 1 block out, place a slime block, and we'll want a couple of these. At the end of this slime block, we are going to want ourselves a redstone block. Let me just go ahead and grab that real quick. Place the redstone block here. This is going to activate our instant wire once we have that set up. Place a sticky piston here. On top of here, place 2 honey blocks. And you can place additional honey blocks in order to make yourself a platform to stand on. Place a note block on the edge of the honey. Place an observer looking into the note block, and then place a solid block here, which will power this piston. So in order to make this work, just hit the note block, and everything moves forward by 1. Very simple. Next step is the instant wire. The instant wire is a little bit more complex to make. Place a sticky piston here, with a slime block there, a normal piston facing towards the sticky piston underneath it, place an observer right here, and then of course remove this slime block. Now down here, right underneath this guy, so there will be 1 space here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go 2 out like this. This is just so we can place observers. Place an observer here, and an observer here. Come on, let me place the observer, please. And an observer there. And place 2 sets of sticky pistons. Actually, these could technically be normal pistons, but I have them done with sticky pistons. But these can actually be normal pistons. From here, place a honey block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a redstone block at the end, and this is the instant wire. Basically, what this does is it makes sure that all of these pistons, no matter how far along we go, all get fired. I'm going to add a couple more segments of instant wire so we can demonstrate this. I have constructed the initial sets of instant wire, so if we hit this button, you can watch that all of these, whoopsie, you can see that all of these will fire at the same time. This makes sure that none of our stuff gets stuck together. This instant wire is a little bit complicated, but it is likely that there are some simplifications that can be made to the design. Up next is this segment, which is the water pusher. The water pusher is quite simple. One block out from here, place 4 slime blocks and 4 honey blocks. On top of here, place 8 observers. At the bottom, place 8 sticky pistons. In front of it, spaced off by 1 block, place 8 sets of stairs. The last step is to fill these things with water. There are some design simplifications that you could certainly make to this system, but this is how we have made it previously. My last recommendation is to build this thing up quite substantially in the air. It will make it that as you spread the water out, it will have a slight decline, and that way you don't have stuff wind up starting to grow on you before you're ready to take away all the water. But that is all I have for this system. It's a very nice, simple system, and it has worked for me very well. I hope it works well for you. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye!